Here is my wash day on my extremely grown out hair. My layers have practically grown out at the back. It is in desperate need of a cut, so I'm going to show you what I do to salvage this mop. It is so grown out at the back and sitting really flat. So I shampoo my hair with Bounce Curl shampoo. I use a reconstructive conditioner and then a protein conditioner as my leave-in. And I always brush my hair out before I wash it, especially when it's this long. You can see it gets really tangled. And here it is in all of its brushed out glory. It is so bushy at the back. So now it's washed. I use a little bit, a really small amount of the Carl Smith protein leave-in cream just on soaking wet hair to give clumps. And then the Flora and curl defining gel. I use a lot of gel. I like my hair to be really defined. Always rub it together over your head so that if anything drips out, it drips onto your hair. So smoothing through, I make sure that I finger comb through, and then I just go through the back with what's left on my hands just to make sure that that is fully coated. And then tip it upside down and add a bit more to the underside of the front and a little bit of smoothing with my hands. And then I brush style my hair really almost like 90 degrees away or even 180 degrees up if I can, to get that hair off my scalp, because I really hate the flat feeling that having grown out layers gives me. So pulling up, and then I always, you see that lift, give it a good scrunch, because I like to encourage my curls to really spring up, especially at the back, which is where my curls are at their loosest. I have to really encourage those curls. At this part, I like to kind of bring forward and then separate. I like my hair quite sort of forward around my face. Now this bit, I wanted to show you how it really is. Sometimes I think people make it look so easy. The front part of my hair is a bit of a shit show sometimes. I have a really weird parting cow's lick area, so I split it, zigzag it into two sections. I'm just brushing that bit up and away, and then brushing this bit up and forward. But I have two different curl patterns at the front, or two different curl directions, so it curls inwards. So I basically find the curls and encourage those curls to go the way that they want to go. That part was looking a bit weird. So here I'm just trying to establish which part goes into which curl. So I can see that that goes in that way, but this bit always gets me. And honestly, I struggle every time. I think I found it, then I realise I haven't. And if I don't get this right now, it just sits wonky for the whole wash day. So I really take that time to make sure that this part works. That goes that way. Have I found that bit? See, it's this one bit. Nope. That'll do. I think it goes that way, and then I can tuck it in. And then I bring the second layer of my fringe forward, and I do the same thing. I try and follow the curl pattern, curling inwards from my wonky, haphazard side parting that changes every time. I don't finger coil anywhere else, just this part, because without it, I think the curls just don't know what they're doing. And then one final scrunch in, and then I'm going to just take one of my kids' pyjama t-shirts and I'm going to plop my hair for 5 minutes, because I'm just giving it a scrunch. This really, really dramatically reduces my drying time. I literally only do it for 5 minutes. Okay, and then I do a mixture of hover diffusing and pixie diffusing. If I hover diffuse for too long, my curls kind of fall flat. But you can see just really pushing up from the roots, I get that volume. And then when I'm about 75% dry, I take a stronghold gel mixed with water and I do the Smarters technique. One final diffuse, shake it out, and there we go. It will look better tomorrow.